Memoria, directed by Apichatpong. Why You So Cool? Shit, no, that's not right. I mean, Apichatpong, what it do? Fuck, that's still not right. You know what? I'm just gonna let him say it.
Hello, I'm Apichatpong Weerasethakul. I'm a Thai filmmaker.
Okay, there we go. That's more like it. And the film stars Tilda Swinton. So, Memoria follows a Scottish woman. After hearing a loud bang at daybreak, she begins experiencing a mysterious sensory syndrome while traversing the jungles of Colombia. So basically, yeah, from the moment this woman wakes up, she starts hearing this really weird noise. And the whole film, throughout the whole runtime, is completely about her figuring out what the hell this noise is, or is she going crazy, or just the mystery of this noise, basically. All right, so what's up, guys? How's it going? I know it's been a minute. The holidays and all kinds of other shit has been keeping me away from making videos, but I'm back now. So I gotta say that I think that Memoria might be the wildest, most eccentric, most mind-boggling, mysterious film I've seen all year. But see, there's sort of a huge catch for getting the full experience of this movie though. And that huge catch is patience, because although the payoff for this film is very monumental, the amount of patience and attention to detail required to truly enjoy this experience, without having any real clue of where the hell this shit is going, seems like a lot really to ask of a viewer. And especially for someone who just decides out of the blue to give this movie a chance. And, because you've heard a few things, more than likely it's not what you think that it's going to be when you go into it. So I'll say for me personally, once I was about maybe halfway through the movie, or better yet, probably a quarter of the way through the film, so fairly early, I was able to pretty much pinpoint where I wanted the story to lead for the main character. And things basically went in that direction. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of people aren't really going to believe me once they check this movie out, because you don't really have a clue like that, like once you start checking out the movie. But then once things start to flow, certain material, certain aspects of the film starts to come to the forefront. Like I said, for me personally, I would say maybe a quarter of the way, very early in the film, I started to really figure out where they were going to go with the story, and that's exactly where it went. Now, I'm not saying that the movie is very predictable, but I'm used to watching weird shit. So for me, it made a lot of sense for things to end up there. Like that would be the big reveal for the film. And like I said, that's what it was. But overall, I must admit that this was absolutely my kind of movie for the most part. My only issue with the film is that the slow burn and long lingering cinematography aspects kind of had me sort of tuning in and out during the whole runtime, because I mean, it's very interesting things are occurring throughout the movie, but sometimes it takes just so long to get to the scenes where these moments can be acknowledged, or certain things can really be missed, and you have to really pay close attention. But because of this kind of slow burn aspect, like I said, it's very easy to just kind of tune out, because scenes linger for a long period of time. I mean, they really have these shots, specifically as an example, where the camera is just acknowledging nature, or maybe it's on a person's face and the camera sits there for almost for like a serious, uncomfortable amount of time on a person's face. It's almost like a scene where you feel like the person might look at the camera and the shit might turn into a horror film, and they might step out of the TV. Like you feel like, oh, they're just gonna look at you all of a sudden and acknowledge the viewer watching the film. That's how creepy it feels sometimes, because the camera lingers so long on a scene or a character, or just, specific shots that are like that. But once you see how the film concludes, a lot of these long lingering shots that they do really start to make more sense, because they are very subliminal to the overall message that I personally think that the director is trying to get across. But this is really just one where you gotta trust the process, you gotta tough it out, although you are left in the dark the majority of time throughout the film. But with all of that said, I am giving Memoria an 8.5 out of 10. It is truly a great film at its core, and once you're able to see, past the moments that drag, like really drag ass, you'll really see the story that's being told beneath the surface, and this makes a huge impact by the film's conclusion. Honestly, it really does. But once again though, like I've already said, Memoria is the type of film that really requires just a shit ton of patience. I've said that a lot throughout this review, but it's true. You have to really sit with this movie, and it has to marinate, and there's a lot of marinating happening here. But it is truly worth it for anyone who really enjoys I don't want to say anything to give away what kind of movie this is, but people that just enjoy weird shit, this movie is not what you think it is going into it. It's a huge surprise by the end of it. But anyway, Memoria releases December 26th, only in theaters, I think. But you might want to double check on that. But anyway, if you enjoyed the content, you know what to do. Thank you for watching.